of roses feels soothe. The sound of silence covers our minds. Your voice is love and melody. Salutations to Shri Mataji. Salutations to Shri Mataji. Take the rose to worship Shri Mataji. Take the rose to worship Shri Mataji.
Good morning, everyone. Shri Mataji. Together, let us bow down, raise our Kundalini, take a bandhan as we begin our meditation. Shri Mataji. A beautiful quote that came during the video of the music that was just playing, and just like to share that first. Really beautiful. Shri Mataji says, if we ask a flower what it wants, it will say, I don't want any kingdom, I don't want anything, but the road on which the Adi Shakti is going to walk. Please throw me there. That's all I want. As we start the meditation, let's just take a minute to thank Mother, thank Shri Mataji for all the love, all the blessings, every beautiful thing we come across in our everyday lives. We can simply close our eyes, look at Mother's photograph, Mother, thank you for our self-realization. Thank you for all your love and blessings. Thank you again and again for everything, Mother. Shri Mataji, please come in our hearts, come in our mind, come in our attention. Please guide us at every step of the way. For today's meditation, we'll be just having a very short meditation first, and after that we'll be listening to Mother's talk. So as we start, let's together sing the 3 great mantras.
Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunaatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namo Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha
Keeping both our hands on or towards Mother Earth, just take one mantra to Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, followed by one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother Earth, please absorb all the imbalances, all the negativities within me. Please give me balance. Throughout the day, let my thoughts not swing to the past or the worries about the future, but just enjoy the present. Shri Ganesha, Please manifest within me your beautiful qualities of innocence, wisdom, and discretion. Whenever you feel ready, bringing both our hands on our lap, keeping our attention on our heart. Mother, please come in my heart. Take away all the fears, all the insecurity, all the doubts and jealousies. Please purify my heart, Shri Mataji, so I can love myself and love the whole world. Let's raise a few strands of Kundalini from our Muladhara to the Sahasrara. Gently massage top of our head and here. Pray to Shri Mataji, the Mother, please strengthen, establish our self-realization. Mother, please take us to a state of thoughtless awareness. To a state of pure joy, pure love. Let us silently meditate for a while, just keeping our attention on our Sahasrara, Let's now listen to Mother's talk from 1982 on the importance of dedication and devotion.
The other day, I talked to you about the importance of dedication in Sahaja Yoga and the devotion that one should have. Actually, when we are close to the mountain, we can't see much of it. That's why we don't realize the volume that is so close to us, thickness that is facing us. This is one of the illusions that works out for people who do not mentally what they are in for. What have they found? What is its magnitude? How far they have to go? Why are they chosen? What is their purpose of life? How far they have come up? How far they can understand? All these things are beyond the grasp, and one gets stunned. One doesn't know what has happened to him when he got realization actually. That's why to understand this is only possible if you can understand how to do, how to do both. If you want to analyze anything on the basis of your rationality, you are too stunned. It's beyond. It's contempt. It is too much. It's really beyond. Now think of it, you have got realization. Can you believe that you can in your lifetime? If somebody had told you this, you would never have believed. That how can you get your realization in this time? Of course you are seeking, because people are saying you have to seek, also you felt you have to seek. But you never thought that it will materialize like this, that you get your realization. Then after getting realization, you could not feel what it was. As if you have dropped into the ocean and you don't know what is the dimension of this ocean. How far you have gone into? What is it? Where are we? What is our purpose? To add up to all the mess, we become thoughtful. So you cannot even find out as to rationally what it is. So the immensity of this experience, the glory of your mother's coming, or the precious gift of your self-realization, nothing can be realized through your understanding. Try to think. What have you got? Can you measure it with your understanding? Can you understand what has happened? No, you can't. Because rationality cannot give you the dimensions into which you have fallen. The rationality is actually broken. There is no rationality left now to even communicate as to what you have been seeking and where have you landed. So the only method you have got now, or only way is left to you, for a drop which has become an ocean, is to dissolve more in the ocean, so that you feel the ocean at rest, and to communicate with other drops in such a way that you know the whole through all of them. So first is a complete devotion. It's very important. In this incarnation only, it is so very important because you have got realization. If you did not have realization, all right, murmuring souls, all right, half-baked people, all right, little bit misbehaving, all right. This can be forgiven, that can be forgiven. Everything is forgiven. Look at it. Everybody thinks that mother is forgiving us. That's not the point. I am forgiving because of my own nature. But you do not take it for granted. You are harming yourself by accepting that forgiveness. If you all the time think, oh mother, you are so forgiving, please forgive me. You are already forgiven. Once you call me mother, you are forgiven. But what's that one? No, I don't have any advantage. You are a loser. At this point, at least rationally, if you understand, then you will understand what is a devotion. So, in devotion of Sahaja, one has to realize that the things that are in Sahaja, that you have seen in Sahaja, are beyond your mind. Definitely they are beyond human conception. So on human level, we do not discuss them and we do not talk about them. But on the collective level, we can talk. And when you come to the collective level, then you have to understand that relationship with me is more established, better established, if you establish your relationships with others in a very collective and homogeneous way. As I told you, the drop becomes the ocean, and the drop has to become the ocean by dissolving all its dropness with other drops, and all the drops dropping their dropness become the ocean ultimately. So we'll see that devotion is double-edged. One is to each other and one is to your mother. In Sahaja, whatever I see, you cannot see. This is proved or not to you people. Or you want more proof. Now it is proved that mother sees much beyond us and whatever she sees happens. So anybody who tries to play tricks with mother is actually playing tricks with you. Any tricks you try to play with me, or you think that mother is very forgiving, so she will forgive us, is really you are torturing yourself. It is detrimental. Many people are there who will say that it is my left Swadhisthana. Some will say I was possessed, there was a mood. Somebody will blame something else. Whatever you are blaming, actually who is asking you the explanation? It's only you asking yourself. You are not facing yourself. So the devotion to me means actually facing yourself. You face yourself first of all and see from yourself what are you. You are your own enemy. Nobody is your enemy. Your mother is not, definitely. She is not your enemy by any chance. And no boots are your enemies in the way if you do not allow them, they can't be there. No evil person is your enemy because he cannot be effective if you are spiritually effective. So you are your own enemy is decided. The only way to get rid of that enemy of yours, you have to do it. Supposing you say that I have faith in mother or in God. So you are holding on to something, isn't it? And you are discarding something. But this hold has to be very strong. Rationally, if you are at that time when you are thinking, will you rationalize whether I should hold the hand of this person who is saving is correct or not? No, your grip will be very strong. It will be extremely strong, and you grip it with full force, with full faith that some or other thing thinking because of myself. And if I am to be saved, I have to be absolutely, completely submerged in service. Absolutely, I have to become one. Then only I can be saved. Because at this level where you are realized souls of a higher level, now for the next jump, as I was saying to you, is devotion. Anything else has to be secondary under the circumstances. If it is primary and your attention is still on that, then you cannot have this second jump. First jump you have already done, you have got your realization. But from first jump to second jump, you worked hard, you come to the second jump. In the second jump, you have to face it up. You should not feel disgusted with yourself, not dejected with yourself or nothing, but treat yourself as a separate entity. And dedication is actually turning back to yourself and looking forward towards the divine personality in you. Once there is divine personality in you, there is no problem of devotion. You just become one with it. You start enjoying. But this rationality is the worst thing. That place tricks you. Which deviates you from understanding that whatever life you have led so far has been on a very material, gross life. You came out of it, you have grown out of it, you have come up. Now, to blossom, to become fragrant, you have to give up rationality. That's a bind. Try to avoid rationality. Try to avoid argument. Try to avoid giving reasons. And even now, I find sometimes Sahaja will give an explanation of psychology. She might be insecure for that. This is typically somewhere read in the book because of insecurity somebody does. Actually, now we have seen in Sahaja that most of the so-called insecure are the most aggressive. Even they play tricks with others, spoil their lives, and enjoy. They are the greatest sadists ever born. You have seen this. She's insecure, and that's how they play tricks with us. Now, once you understand that you are not to play tricks with us, why do you want to play tricks with us? You have to be yourself, that's all. We should not be our own enemies, are we? So once you start facing yourself, you will like yourself. You won't be disgusted. Because that what yourself I'm talking about is glorious, is beautiful, is without any kalank on that, is absolutely detached. But first of all, your attention has to accept it, that this detachment is my life. I'm a different personality. Detachment is my nourishment. Detach yourself. One gentleman came to see me in my house. I had a very beautiful lamp, and he liked it. I said, "You have it." He was so amazed. Wife telephoned to me, how could you give away such an item? I said, "What's that? Am I going to carry it with me when I die? Is it going to go with me?" Just see rationally. If he has liked it, better have it. I have so many lamps in the house. If he takes one, what does it matter? She said, "But you see, I asked my husband, will you give this lamp like this if you had to her?" He said, "No, I would not." I would not, he said. He was very honest. He said, "I would not." Still, I can't understand why not. So, till the last time we are holding on to something very little there. Just even a little bit is holding the sari. You know that. That can hold the whole sari. Even a little bit is attaching to the sari. The sari can be held back. The whole thing you can hold it with one little thing. All these small things that are there, the hands are to be denied, to be seen, going further. Look to yourself. Oh, that's Mr. Ego. Alright, now, let me see. How do you go back? See all those. See, as a play, you should see yourself. And then play tricks with your ego and superego. Actually, they play tricks with you. Once you are a master, you play tricks with them. So many times I've said so many things. And they are, again, then after some time, people start talking about it. Within 1 or 2 months after that, it comes as a scientific proof or things like that. You have seen that many times it has happened. Now, when I say something, I'm sure about it. What I say, I never say anything but the truth. I know that I'm saying only the truth. But I do not go inside and find out whether it's the truth or not. I don't read a book to find out. I don't ask you. I feel it in myself. Who do you say? Whatever I say is the truth. I know for definite that whatever I say comes out. But that's not your case. That's not your case, that whatever you say is the truth. So first you have to establish this state, that whatever I say will be the truth. Now how do you? The style should be such that whatever you say should be the truth. Ultimately it will come out as truth. And that is why the dedication should be there. What dedication? Why should I tell lies?
As we complete our meditation, let us take the morning prayer. Father, may I this day be what you would have me be. May I this day say what you would have me say. May I this day be a part and parcel of the whole. May my thoughts be of a realized soul. May I this day have love for all mankind. Shri Mataji, be in my heart, in my mind, and in my attention. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you everyone for joining. Wish you all a beautiful Nirmal day ahead. Leave the music on for some time, and as you leave, please bow down, raise your Kundalini, take a bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you everyone. Jai Shri Mataji.